All right, everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Dan Dawson Show. So you're catching me on a nice, relaxing day, just packing up, getting ready for the second phase of our transition to Texas. Out of this liberal hellhole where crime is skyrocketing, coronavirus is on the rise, taxes are through the roof. But I digress. I digress. Let me go back, please. Sorry. Anyway, so a thought occurred to me. I was watching Tim Pool, and if you don't watch him, I suggest you subscribe. Tim Cast IRL. Go check him out. Really smart dude, really interesting conversations. But he said something that got me to thinking. Because you can't sue Pfizer, Moderna, or Johnson & Johnson if something goes wrong with you with this vaccine. But if your, say, president requires that because you're a federal worker you get the vaccine, something goes wrong with you. Say it destroys your life. Because you don't know what's going to happen 5, 10 years down the road with this vaccine. It's perfectly safe, nothing to worry about. Or the governor of New York says everybody has to get the vaccine to work for the state. If something goes wrong, or Facebook pushing this, right? Pushing this vaccine. You can't sue the vaccine companies, but can you sue them? Just a thought. Could you sue Facebook for misinformation? Could you sue Dr. Fauci? He has plenty of money. He's the highest paid federal worker in the history of mankind. And that's not a joke, that's true. Could you sue him? I would say if you're a state or federal worker, or even if you get the vaccine because of Facebook pressure and something goes wrong, because there are contraindicators to getting the vaccine. Don't just roll through and have some guy shove a needle in your arm and keep driving. Talk to your doctor. If you have autoimmune disease, you're not supposed to get the vaccine, supposedly. Talk to your doctor. If you're a cancer survivor, that's a contraindicator. Talk to your doctor. But if you do get it, if something goes wrong, I would very much look into suing Facebook. Maybe you can even sue Mark Zuckerberg. He's in charge. Maybe a class action lawsuit. I'm just wondering about that. Yeah, you can't sue the makers, but can you sue the people pushing it and enforcing it on you? Saying if you don't have the vaccine, you can't go to this store, you can't do this, you can't do that. Can you sue them? Ladies and gentlemen, I understand their need for power and their need for control, but I see a lot of lawsuits in the future. So, like, subscribe, share. As always, do what you got to do and keep that lawsuit in mind if something goes wrong.